Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Anubis here with a brand new video for you guys today. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're all feeling good, looking good, smelling good, because your boy is back with another video for you guys today. In today's video, we had a video earlier this morning for the Barcelona Passive part of the squad. So today's video is going to be a review for Debinha. And we also continue our trend of trying out new TOTS cards. Today's TOTS cards we're trying out is Romelu Lukaku, a former United player. So you know how to get him a try. The man who was once offsides because his dick was too big. As well, we gave a tryout for another United player, Kobe Mainu, and another NWSL player, Haley McCutcheon. But the star of the show, who we're doing a review of, is Debinha. Debinha is someone who is 5-star, 5-star. All of her cards are 5-star, 5-star. She can play as a right mid striker and a cam. Her stats looking a little mediocre when it comes to her pace and her shooting. Is May EA. You got to give people way more pace than this if you want them to be an attacker, especially a cam or right mid. Those who watch it being IRL, you know she's a very rapid and fast person, so giving her 90 pace is an insult. Should be at least a 94, 95. The shooting can tolerate that. The shot power is a little low. Attack positioning looks phenomenal though, so we could see her make some very, very good runs. Maybe we should try her at cam to see if she does like some very, very good runs. But her passing is where it's at. It's elite with the 95 vision, the 98.3 crossing, the 96 short pass, 95 long pass, 94 curve. Dribbling, what Debinha is always one of the big draws towards her. She does have 96 balance, 95 actual dribbling, 93 ball control, 90 reactions. Composure is at 86, could be considered a little bit low. Defense, non-existent. Physical, meh. And she does have 90 jumping, 90 stamina, but the strength is very, very low. Because of how this card is formatted, you know, is another situation before, if you watch my review of her Globetrotters card, where it's like they format her cards in a way where you don't necessarily know where to play her because her stats don't fit any of the 3 positions that she can play. Think of her as a right mid, which we're going to play her in for majority of these videos. You know, she doesn't have enough strength to be a right mid because at 80 it's not good enough, and you want your wingers to have some good strength so they can be able to like not bully, but like withstand a lot of the contact they're going to receive from these very, very strong fullbacks. At the same time, she doesn't have enough pace to be a right mid, and at the same time, as a cam, she still lacks, you know, what you want on your cams when it comes to them even having more pace. Like, you want your cams now in May to have at least 92 to 94 pace. When it comes to her playstyle, she has finesse shot plus decisive pass and ping pass. Now again, she's a cam with very, very high passing. You would think they would give her at least T-Taka as well, so she can have at least 3 out of the 5 passing play styles. No defending play styles. When it comes to dribbling though, she has all but 2. Again, looking at her stats, looking at how she's kind of like hyped up in terms of IRL and in game, this is someone who should probably have all of the ball control play styles. You know, she should have that rapid. She should also have press proven. Physical, she has quick step, trivela, and acrobatic. Again, what she should have relentless, because she is, you know, someone who, you know, has a bit of an engine in her. Roles wise, this is where things will also get a little disappointing. She does have inside 4++ as a right mid, which is a great thing to have. She has inside, she has false 9++ at the false 9 position for a striker. Everything else for her other than half winger is a singular plus. She does have half winger ++ and classic 10++. I feel like EA is trying to force people into playing classic 10 and half winger when no one really plays those. Some people play half winger in a 4-2, but not often. And I don't think you'll really play her in a 4-2 as a half winger because, again, that lack of the lack of pace, and the fact that she lacks some strength. You will want to play her as a playmaker or a shadow striker where she only has a singular plus. So that can be a risk, but you can do it. It's not impossible to play the game with just a singular plus. It can be done. Pros do it. Good players do it. It can be done, but you do want those pluses just to maximize your card. So we're going to be playing a 4-4-1-1 as always. I thought about doing a 4-3-3, but Debinha can't play as a right winger, so what we got to do, maybe we'll switch things up, you know, as video goes on to try to see how she plays as a cam, and we'll probably take out La Jolla and put in like Pulisic or something like that to go from there. So hope you enjoy the gameplay. Let's get to these rivals and see if Debinha can cook. Like, why did he make that run, brother? Like I see him coming towards Salma, and I'm going to pass him the ball, and he makes her run. Debinha is too slow to freaking catch up. Get cooked, you dumb bitch. By the cock, Lukaku. Spot. I'm watching that spot. Like, the spot that he's trying to like go into, I'm watching. That's another goal for Lukaku. Assist for La Jolla. Nice from Tara. Here's the issue with Debinha. She's just too slow. That's assist for Debinha. Very cheeky goal. The game's trying to turn Lukaku, and I'm not trying to freaking turn. Let me control my players, game, please. Let me control my players. On that contact, no foul. Bro. Cool, no foul again. I love when the game calls the match when we're in an attacking position and the enemies have. Again, realistically, that's not what the game. That's not what happens at IRL freaking the sport. They called that offside, so it was a good idea. If that pass happens quicker than it did, because that pass took a while for it to freaking like actually transpire. She has so much freaking power on her freaking shots and speed. Honestly, I think that's a bad thing. I think finesse shots fly better when they're slower. What a pass from Salma. Goal La Jolla. Looking for a fucking cutback, you pussy bitch. Bro, my passes are so fucking slow. Missed that shot, bro. Here comes fucking cutback. Fucking rats, man. Just run down the fucking flanks and trying to get like, just cheesy fucking goals. Like skill, they need to like bring back skill into fucking video games, bro. Debinha just can't freaking outrun, and then she falls over. There's no contact, she falls. Oh pussy, take the L. Hat-trick for Lukaku in his first game. Debinha's too slow. Got a red card. I don't know if her finesse shots are just bad, but like it just seemed like they're not, like everyone's stopping her shots. Like her stops are just getting easy freaking like stopped. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe just hitting the wrong angles. Maybe just hitting the wrong angles. She's making good runs, but like it's runs that don't necessarily freaking like actually like help me out at all. It's like she's going straight to the freaking, to like a spot where a finesse shot wouldn't be viable. La Joya de Bala, goal! Assist for Rio Ferdinand. Nice one from Manu. Come on, I'm trying to do a ball roll and the game's just not doing it. At least not fast enough, because everything I do in this game is freaking slow as fuck. Come on, Blaze, get to the ball, dude. Like, why can't your players ever run fast enough to get to the fucking ball? Like, it's right there. Just get to it. Of course. Every player I got moves too slow. There's so much freaking movement on these freaking, like, on the contact, and the game's just like doesn't care, bro. That's a goal for Debinha. 2 goals in this game. This guy is really, really bad. You get the offside trap, he like just immediately just hits offside traps. Like, you have to get rid of like these mechanics that freaking allow people to freaking, you know, rely on AI so fucking much. How many bounce backs can he get? How many? How many bounce backs can this guy fucking get, game? At what point do you reward my fucking actual defending? Instead of just bouncing, like giving this guy bounce back, bounce back, bounce back, bounce back. Fucking, again, it's better to be lucky than fucking good in video games nowadays. We've been playing good defense all fucking game and we get punished for it. Like him getting bounce backs. Look at this. And even right there, what's about to happen is going to bounce back to him. We take the W against another little rat bitch who has 2 lucky ass bounce back goals while he just parks the bus the entire fucking game. This is the issue with this game. This guy parks the bus the entire game and just relying on freaking AI freaking defending and relying on freaking 2-man press and high pressure, and then he just gets 2 fucking lucky bounce back goals. My keeper does a great job today. My defense does a great job today. He gets rewarded for me having good defense, but just bounce backs. All right, we've seen Debinha as a right mid. Now we're gonna play her as a cam and see how she does in the shadow striker role. We'll take it. Nice assist for Debinha. Goal for Lukaku. Let's go for Debinha. She should have failed. That wasn't a foul. She got tripped by the keeper. That's another loser rat, bro. Look at this dude. Should have been a goal for freaking Salma. Should have been a goal for Salma, but Debinha takes it. And the little rat bitch scores a lucky freaking bounce after my freaking players win the header. The second I freaking score a goal off a bounce, he wanted to like dip out. Fucking trash can rats. All you little bitches who freaking sit here and watch Timo Hullet and TikTok and just play the rattiest wage I possibly freaking can. All right, so after 3 games, what Debinha, she has 4 goals and 2 assists today. Lukaku, around about the same, has 4 goals and 1 assist. Mainu kind of didn't notice him. It could be because he's, you know, playing on two freaking, you know, chem, but I kind of didn't notice Mainu's presence at all. There was some good runs that he made, and you know, I like those runs that he made. He's a solid box of box, but you can definitely tell he needs those upgrades. 3 games, he does have 2 assists to go along with the things he's doing. So you would say like, okay, 2 assists in 3 games. And you did say he made some good runs, so there shouldn't be anything wrong with the card. Well, again, this is a card that's going to be upgraded, well, potentially if United wins. So there's things that the card lacks because EA will intentionally hold back on upgrades because of the fact that it gets upgraded. So let's say his defense. If this was not a live card, they probably gave him like 89 defense. But since it's a live card, they're holding back on how much defense they give him. You know, since it's a live card, his shooting isn't higher than what it probably would be. Because again, it's a fact. If United wins, he's going to an 86. That's a +4. You know, so chances are they're going to spread that out a little bit. So it's not like every spot gets a +4. Like I doubt he'll go to like a 94 freaking pace or, you know, a 95 passing. It's possible they can just go a straight up +4 to every stat, but it'll probably be like just spread out a little bit. So you might go to like a 90 defense and a 93 dribbling and a 93 passing, and then a 94 pace. Like you can see something like that, and a 92 to, you know, his physical, and you know, maybe like an 89 or 90 to his shooting. Like you might see things like just spread out, not just, you know, anything else other than that. He does have very, very good playstyle pluses with the tiki-taka, the intercept, and the anticipate. So very, very good, very, very meta when it comes to his playstyles. And then when it comes to like just his roles, you know, bounce to bounce ++, holding ++, holding ++ at Citium as well. If you're a rat, you might complain he doesn't have deep line playmaker ++. But if you're not a rat, you're like, okay, he has very, very good stats, very good playstyles. You know, he can be effective in the attacking game. Put him as a box to box, or you know, have him as a holding midfielder, because he can do that as well and do a pretty good job. Think about like the Archie Gray card that was a thing, which is funny because, you know, Archie Gray was a Spur, mainly plays against the Spurs. Playstyles wise, like I said, everything here is mostly, you know, good. He has almost every passing playstyle other than whip pass, so you're not really mad about that because he's a midfielder. You don't care if midfielder has whip pass or not. He has the 2 most important playstyle pluses when it comes to defending. He also gets a bruiser to throw in there as well. He has press proven, and he has tiki-taka technical, wrapping up 2 more good play styles. Nothing physical. It'd be nice if he had like a relentless potentially. Outside of that, I'm actually like fine with everything else. Like I don't think he needs to have, you know, rapid and quick step for how he plays in his position, but you know, it wouldn't be nice to have a relentless. Lukaku, like I said, was very, very solid today. He has 4 goals in 3 games and 1 assist. Very good card. Like there's not much you can say about it. This is a clinical, you know, out and out striker. You know, passing the ball, let him shoot. 99 attack positioning, 99 finishing, 99 shot power, you know, 99 penalties. Just give him the ball, let him shoot. You got an engine on him to get his pace higher, and as well as to help out with his balance. As always, when it comes to the big boys or the big girls, not in terms of like weight, but like in terms of like height and their body types, you kind of want them to have the best balance that they possibly can, so they're not like struggling to move or getting knocked around, or, you know, losing the ball because they have bad balance, even though they have good stats everywhere else. So Lukaku is very, very good. For Mainu, as is, I'll say an 8. He gets his upgrades, easy time 10 SBC, especially for the price. Lukaku also gets a freaking an 8 from me. The reason why I wouldn't give him a 9 is he's not my kind of player. So I do, you know, want a more agile, you know, quicker player up front. But he's a great card. As for the star of the show, Debinha, I actually forgot to put freaking McCune back in, because McCune got a red card in the second game. Got to put her back in. What's the second game or first game? I think it was the first game. I think McCune got a red card in the first game. So he put in Jada. I forgot to take her out, so she played 2 games instead of freaking 1 game. But yeah, Debinha. Like I said before, great card. I won't say great. She's a very, very good card who plays like she needs to evo, because her pace is very, very low, and you feel it. You really feel her lack of pace in game. Even with the hunter on her, you gotta understand chem styles are a compliment, not something that's supposed to be a crutch. Meaning, yes, she feels quicker because of the freaking the boost of her pace from a hunter, but the hunter isn't going to, you know, entirely make her quicker. You know, like she'll feel like maybe like a 92 when it comes to her acceleration, and a 95 when it comes to her sprint speed. Because when she's in full sprint, she does feel a little quicker. Comes with that agility as well. But that acceleration, you kind of notice that initial burst is pretty slow. That's kind of the issue with all Debinha cards they come out with, is that they make her slow. She's 5'1" on a good day, like legit. Like IRL, she might if you measure her without her cleats on, she's probably like 5 foot even, maybe 4'11". She's a small girl, you know. So someone that small with her dribbling capabilities, and if you watch her IRL, you know how quick she is. They kind of like lowball her on her pace and even on her agility. But outside of that, she's very, very good. She shut me up. You know, I was complaining about, you know, maybe she's not that good of a scorer, and she was doing pretty good when it comes to scoring. You know, it's just me whiffing apparently. You know, because whenever I was on target, is either saved or in net. But that could be related to the shot power. So you know, maybe a little bit more shot power will help her out. But for the most part, good card, good SBC. Again, much like Manu, the value is very, very, you know, good there. She's, you know, cheap. Shadow Striker, she made a lot of great runs, so you know that actually makes me a little happy, because I was kind of worried that, you know, her being on a singular plus, she might not make the necessary runs, but her AI is phenomenal. So even on a +1, she was still phenomenal in that last game. So I would much rather play her as a cam than a winger, because my wingers need to be more physical and quicker. So I'm happy with that. So Debinha gets 9 out of 10 from me. She could have been a 10 out of 10 had they gave her more pace. Like, at everything else, that's just the one thing that stands out to me. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on the next one. People, Archer. I'll see you guys. I'm out of here. Deuces.